Good morning. We are finally into July now. And wouldn't you know it, one of our fields is ready to go. That field 22 over there, I believe it's got oats on it. We are going to be harvesting that today. And it looks like there's quite a few other fields ready from the neighbors, so hopefully we get a chance to harvest some of that. And without further ado, let's get right into the action. It doesn't look like we have any contracts for harvesting just yet. So that's fine. That just means we will get to work with our combine that we have, doing our own oats before things get too terribly busy. Doesn't hurt to quickly do our own field before we help out the neighbors. That way there's no hectic rush to get everything done, right? I am thinking of swapping this header out now for the honeybee, and then going with one size smaller, not quite the 60 footer. I'll go for one size smaller so I can actually reach that spout, and I think that should help us in general. And the honeybee header is a lot more expensive than this one, but it is also kind of cool because it has a lot more features, but we will see. For now, for this harvest, we can use this one right here. It's not a big field for us to do, so it should not matter too terribly much. This here is field 22, and you can see right beside us there's also a lot of other fields that need to be harvested. If you look off, you can see a lot of yellow everywhere. So really looking forward to that. Should make for some good harvest season if they'll allow us to help them harvest. We'll just hire a worker right there, and we can jump straight on into, yeah, the T7 should be good. I would say so. We'll hook that one up to the grain cart, and yeah, I guess get the ball rolling here. I don't think that we will need to use the semi with a tipper. I think a dump truck's fine just because we're so close by anyway. We can get everything unloaded there, and we'll see. We'll have to bale all of the straw as well. Should be good. On a side note, this field here that's just grass, I have this urge that I've had for a little bit to plow the grass down and create a potato garden. You know, it's just such a small patch. The grass is not really worth my while mowing, and it would give us a different perspective of farming, because I haven't done any potato harvest in a long time, and this way I don't need to get big equipment out either. I could just get really small stuff to do the potato harvesting. So yeah, we'll see how that plays out. In the meantime, while the harvester is running around doing his thing, we may as well just go grab some of the TMR mix. Looks like I may have to reload on some of those green bales there. They are getting pretty empty. This protractor really isn't designed to pull this wagon, unfortunately, but hey, it does the job. What more can we ask for, right? And there we have it. So why don't we go ahead and see if we can feed the cows here real quick. Yeah, coming up in about 4 or so months, we're going to be putting some of our calves in with the rest of these cows, and then the calves that they had we're going to be putting into the calf pen. Should make for some interesting gameplay for sure. Looking forward to that, sorting out our cows, but we'll do that kind of as a winter project. I think that will be best for us. Just offhand, it looks like I might not even get more than one hopper full out of this whole field. It is a very small field, I do acknowledge that, but hey, it's a field nonetheless, right? I was just thinking here, you know, I don't even know why to use a grain cart. I think the dump truck is fine. We can gladly take the dump truck on the field. It's a good old truck. It'll drive on the field. It's not going to get stuck, not at this time of the year. So we'll bring all this on back and just use the dump truck. It's only one load and a tiny little bit. Shouldn't matter too much. I'm just looking over our cow charts here, and it looks like our calves right here, they are just about ready, like 77% to their puberty. So 14 months, and they're supposed to be 18 months. That's 4 more months to go. So it's August, September, October, November. In November, they can go off into the big cow pen, which would be really nice. And then these 4-month-old will be 8 months. Then we can wean them, put them in with where these calves are right now. Should make things really good. Water looks like still good. And so now we just wait for that combine to finish. This is going to be a terribly short episode if we don't get any other work done here. I just went and leased a chisel plow, and yeah, it is massively oversized for my T7 for some reason. But I did see the other field there was ready to go, so that's nice to see. Field 7 is already cultivated. We finished that. I believe that one had barley on it, so that's already all done. And straight ahead we can see there's at least 2 more fields there. That would be field, what is it, 16 and 18? Yeah, I do believe so. So definitely some more work coming in if they will allow us to do it. In the meantime, I'm going to be stress testing this T7 because it looks like it cannot handle this plow very well. I want to see if I can plow with the wings still folded up, just to see if I can do that little garden strip there. If I can indeed do it, that'll be great. If not, we'll hook up our big Mulholland versatile, or whatever you want to call it, your 8x8, and that thing will definitely pull this. Wouldn't you know it, our combine is full. And he's got just a little strip left over. Shouldn't take too long for him to finish off. My goodness. We may as well get all this collected as well. I don't even think we're going to bale it. I think we'll just use the forage collector and a auger wagon or something, and we'll just go from there. Should probably work just as easy, and we'll go dump it on our grain bins over at the cattle yard there. And we're coming up to the end here now. That should be the last of it. Looks like won't even get half a hopper yet. That's fine. Now if you could just take care of the rest of that there, that would be great. Thank you. That's probably the best he can do anyway. We'll dismiss and we'll disable for now. I just want to get that last little bit there. You know, like a good farmer, have to be a little bit greedy. That's just how they run. There we go, 43%. So that's one dump truck load plus 43%. Yeah, I guess we'll see how that translates. But this is the problem that I've been having with this header here is it's just too honking huge. So that's why I'm thinking of going with that honeybee and just have one size smaller. It's still bigger than any of the 45-foot drapers that we have in game, but you know, it's got to be like a 50-footer or something. It's a little bit bigger than the 45s, but it's not the 60-foot like this right over here. Just, you know, a little bit bothersome when you can't even reach the spout. The spout is shorter than the header. Here we can see that there's quite a few fields that are ready to harvest, so I guess it's just a matter of whenever the farmers take the initiative, right? As of right now, there's still no contract, so we'll just wait and see. Eventually, hopefully they get into the mood and they'll start to do combining. But that's it for our harvest. While it was small, it was good. We're going to bring that combine right on back home. We're going to go dump the rest of those oats. And we'll take a tally and see how much oats we got off of that one field. Come on, dog, get out of the way. It's a good thing this header is taller than the dog. Otherwise I'd be running him over. We'll park this header back over here. And I did find another modded trailer that's good for doing a lot of bulk loading. I believe it's also a tipper. I could be wrong on that. Don't hold me to it. But I believe it's a tipper, and it can hold a substantial amount. So that should make it a lot of fun for hauling grains away come winter time when we're selling. Oh yeah, the hopper don't fit. That's right. This guy's still sitting here. Where's our dump truck now? There he is. We'll bring that on back. It's only that far. Not too terribly far at all. I think this dump truck box is just slightly smaller than the combine grain bin. That is interesting. But yeah, let's dump that on out. While that's dumping, why don't we take a look and see how much oats have brought us. 34,600. That's a good haul. Definitely a good haul. I am not complaining about that at all. Here's to hoping that corn harvest is going to be real good. That will be awesome. But before we end the episode, we need to see if our little T7 is capable of pulling this plow. And would you look at that? It does it with no sweat. Interesting. I guess I don't have the wings folded out either. So now I am kind of curious if I can pull it with the wings. But now that I have that, I want to cut this a little wider, just so I can match the rest of that field. There's no point why you have an angled field like that. It's just utterly ridiculous. And we'll limit to fields again. We'll lift. And this time, I want to unfold it and see if this poor tractor knows what to do then. Oh my, that is something wide. Wow, that is huge. That took a while even. And allow. Perfect. And then now we can limit again. Look at that. The tractor does it with ease. That is so surprising, because I believe this plow was rated for 330 horse, and I don't think our T7 is at 330 horse. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think so. Oh my. Well, that worked. Excellent. I have no complaints there, and look what a beautiful field that is now. I think we know what that means. We need to go and find some potato equipment and go get us some potatoes in there whenever it's the right season. Since this is leased, I can just drop it off here at the yard and return it in the interaction menu. We'll unhook there. It's got nice little legs for it. Beautiful. That's a great plow. There is one that's a little bit bigger. I didn't grab that one at all because I figured this one was going to be too big for the T7 as is. But T7 has definitely surprised us again. That's great. Anyway, that should do it for this episode. Looks like our neighbors still aren't ready to harvest, so we got nothing to do but to wait until they're ready to go. In the meantime, I'll continue working on the farm, feeding the cows and fertilizing, doing whatever I can. Till the next episode, thank you very much for watching. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.